No.
So, Stoof. Yes, I'm talking about you. His tail is twitching. Stoof. The name came from my roommate and I like to play a game called Rocket League.
I like Rocket League.
Oh, it's so much fun. We played on the PlayStation as opposed to the computer.
Yeah.
Like some sort of casual.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we came across this one person whose gamer tag was Stoof, no capital letters. So obviously, my dog's name does not have any capital letters in it, including on his tag. And he was the only person on his team of 3 people who A, had any type of skill, and B, wasn't an asshole. So we were like, oh man, this guy's great. And like for the next 3 games, he was there, and it was awesome. The next day, of course, there's like thousands, tens of thousands of people playing Rocket League. He's not there, and we're just like, guys, I miss Stoof. I miss Stoof. So the name Stoof as the gamer tag at the very least stuck with us. And then I met this fucker at the shelter. He's a goofy ass dog, and he just loves everybody at the house, at least. Or actually, every person he's met since we got him, he's just like, hey, you're awesome, let's be friends. And he's just a goofy shit. So Stoof just stuck for him. And also, if anybody asks with a Minnesota accent, oh hey, what you up to this weekend? Well, Stoof. And then Stoof in Dutch, pronounced Stof, is oven. And he's pretty freaking warm when he's laying right next to you. So it fits.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, I'm talking about you. Yes. Where did he go?
Oh, where'd you come from? Where'd you go? Where'd you come from? The DM.
Mike, we missed you. I want to know how old that cider is.
This shit's mad old, yo.
I hope it's at least twice as old as how long we're waiting for him to come back.
It just...
there he goes.
Oh.
Oh no!
I am DM now.
Oh!
Rock's Fall Party dies, roll new characters.
The bard made one too many puns.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Here I am once again. You've torn me to pieces. Ow. Oh, so guess what was on AMC today?
What?
It was a Hellraiser marathon. Those
Hellraiser on AMC.
Yeah. Because they're doing like their Halloween thing.
This is Halloween.
No, like... Yeah. I was gonna die of fright. This is town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. This town, don't we love it now? Everyone's waiting for a big surprise. DM lives matter.
Okay.
Everybody,
AC lives matter.
Everybody who's watching this, start the hashtag DM lives matter. There we go. You've heard it here first on the Clelen Adventures.
Uh-oh.
And if this gets 30 retweets, nothing will happen. I'm an honest man. Oh. This is why we don't have things. What? Excuse me. I liked when they were fighting and they had a force push measuring contest and they both lost.
Yeah.
I always wondered that, like, what if you did like a force clap? Like, you know how like when the Hulk claps he makes like a shock wave? Like, what if you did that but with like the force and you made like a shock wave of force?
It's like, what's his name from the third X-Men movie who just destroys the plastic guns on...
Oh my god, here he is.
Oh yeah.
It's a miracle. The man,
Okay,
the myth,
so I
the
need to
legend,
explain to you what the fuck just happened.
the Dungeon Master.
Did your cat unplug the
So-
router?
No.
Okay.
There was, like, for some reason, just the power went out.
Ooh.
Which killed the router, clearly, and just made shit go to pieces.
On a side note, my beard is almost big enough to fit inside my fist.
I'm up for a little bit more, and then we'll call it a night, because clearly there's some divine force who's like, I don't give two shits.
It's like that one. It's like that one video that D&D is evil.
How about I say, everybody make it into this inn. We go to an actual inn if nobody else besides myself wants to stay. Then we call it a night.
Sounds good.
Well, first things first. How old is that cider? Because that was like a cliffhanger for me.
How old is that? What?
The cider.
Yes,
Oh,
the aged cider has not been aged yet.
It's been aged for a couple of years.
Alright, I'll have a little bit of that, and then do you have any tobacco?
Yes, we have a couple different varieties.
Just give me some normal tobacco. I can put in my pipe here.
You got it. That'll be 1 gold piece.
I handed the gold piece happily.
Thank you. And if she walks away, after about a minute she comes back, she's got a cup with some cider in it, and a little, like a smaller little bowl of tobacco leaves. There you go, and she sets them both down. Well, if you need anything else, I'll be around.
Thank you. Appreciate
And
it.
she saunters away. And again, some guys come up to you, ask if you're interested in dice or cards, perhaps.
I am fine, gentlemen. Thank you. I appreciate the offer.
Throkk, at this point, a woman wanders over to you, and I guess the way I could describe it is like built into the floor.
A woman built into the floor.
The seats are like built into the floor. Like it
So I can't even scoot away. Damn you, DM, for removing my escape.
Like they're built like in a circle with like the table in the center, and then it's like built down into the floor, if that makes sense.
Okay. So it's like a stool seat and then a bar going into the body / legs of the table.
Yeah. Like it's like a mushroom. And then like
Okay.
like a jacuzzi, like you would have like the edge of a jacuzzi. where you can sit on it,
Okay.
and then there's a table that's also carved into like the stone.
So it's like a booth.
Yeah, except it's like ground level.
It's a mushroom booth.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
We got
Okay,
there.
so this woman walks up to me.
Yep, and she
And-
slides her way into the seat next to you.
How close?
She's pretty close.
So like
Because
within
I'm not
a number
attractive
of
enough.
inches? A number of inches?
Yeah.
And I immediately push her to my with my like full arm's length, but then because I'm so strong, you can determine this. Do I push her to arm's length or because of my or do I push her all the way to the other end of the booth?
Well, it's circular.
Well, I mean, I'm at
So you shove
push
her.
her-
And
do I push
you,
her
like,
to arm's
scoots
length?
away.
do I push her to arm's length or
Yeah,
as
you
far
push her to
away as
arm's length.
physically? Okay, so I push her arm's length. Not interested. And then I look, and I notice the tiny, tiny little gnome Gideon. Get over here, so I'm not by myself.
Yes, sir. Then I come over with my pipe and my beverage.
The woman kind of huffs and stands up and walks away.
I'm
Don't.
interested.
I was like, don't blame me. I just don't find you attractive.
Ain't no tail, ain't no interest.
So when Gideon says that he's available, what does she do?
She kind of just turns around and walks away. She's not.
I'm too old for this crowd.
She must not be into those that are too tiny or not well endowed.
Wow, she's like mini-me, and he's just a tripod.
Not quite as tall as you think.
Okay, I heard both Gideon and Zed at the same time. So what did you say, Gideon?
I said, believe me, there's parts of me that are not as small as you think.
And then I basically said the same thing. He'll be just like mini-me. He'll be a tripod. Austin Powers.
So, you two are sitting at the bar together, or at the booth thing together.
I offer him some of my pipe.
Let's see. Hang on. You offer me some of your pipe.
Uh-huh.
Do I take puff from the pipe or not?
Yeah, you do. You take a puff and
Pat him on the back and grab it from him, and then just take a huge deep breath.
I'm sorry, did you pat your hand on the back of my shoulder? Because I didn't feel anything there except for the burning of my lungs. How?
You get
can
used
deal
to
with
it.
This?
You get used to it.
In order to make let's see, hang on. What would I roll to quote unquote make up for my lack of manliness? Charisma?
I strength, I guess.
No. I mean, going from smoking to drinking.
Oh, Constitution.
I was like, whatever. And I just asked for one of the strongest drinks that they offer at this location.
All right, so you get the girl leans over and holds out a tray. 2 gold pieces, please.
How much? 2 gold?
2 gold.
I'll have the same. I'm gonna put 2 gold down, so.
And then to him, to Gideon, I say, whoever can. I feel like we'll both be able to hold this down. So, whoever can behave themselves the most after not one but 2 drinks wins 5 gold pieces.
All right.
I'm not much about physical bets, but
Hey, from what it looked like to me, you bet against. You bet.
but that
Throkk
wasn't a bet
about your
about
physical
me.
person.
About
Well, it's time to open your eyes to the world and experience brand new things.
So you each give her 2 gold, or 4 gold,
Yes.
as it were.
Yes, 4 gold, and then we also bet an additional 4 if Gideon is gnome enough for the challenge.
Oh, no, I did it. I thought that's what the 4 gold was that it was
No,
2
4
gold for
gold.
one, 2 gold for another.
No, but then we're betting an additional 4 for who can hold their liquor the best.
Okay.
So she comes back with these 4 cups. And
Is it
they
a
are...
Constitution or Constitution save?
It's Constitution save.
Okay.
They're practically bubbling over with... They're like this blue, and there's just like little tiny sparks and things like that flying out of them.
Is it like a shot, or is it a...
It's like a cup.
Ooh.
Okay.
I look at Gideon. Oh, it's too late to back out now. I'll take this.
I'm not backing out. I'm gonna actually finish my pipe before we do anything, and then I'm gonna grab one.
You don't want anything to wash it down with?
My
Fine.
pipe?
No, you don't want to get rid of this taste of this liquor that you'll obviously
Oh
find
no,
disgusting and don't want to
this is gonna
finish.
taste great.
Fine.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, should we bring somebody else in during this?
I would assume that this has been a little bit.
Yeah, it has been quite some time. Who comes up?
Arranis, because I wanted to go last.
So, Arranis, you wish to approach the... Arranis, I think you're muted.
I do believe
I don't want to go first. I want Zed to go first.
I was going to be the lookout, but okay, fine. I'll approach. If you're going to be like that, fine, I'll approach. I'll approach stealthily. Boom. That was a 7.
Yeah, you managed to go in there pretty quietly.
Alright. And as far as I know, I've not been followed.
Well, you gotta do that perception check.
I did forever ago. It was a 27. So I'll do the knock. Clarissa sent
And the guy's looking at like the lower one.
up here.
He starts just kind of looking at your card. Nope.
Clarissa sent me.
If you followed,
No.
good.
Alright, so I'll make...
As soon as you step in, he closes the door.
Yeah. Make my way down. Let's see, is
Make
there...
him way downtown.
Yeah.
Alright, so you, as you're making your way down, you see...
Hellbound.
You see these two, Gideon and Throkk, sitting there with these 4 bubbling drinks in front of them, and they have each one of them as holding one of them, and they're discussing the terms of their bet.
I'll go to the hookah.
All right, you go over to the hookah.
Alright.
And you kind of sit down. It's like made out of stone, and it's carved similar. It's like carved into the table.
That's interesting.
And there's a bunch of pillows around it, and you kind of just sit down, and someone passes you a pipe from it.
Alright, I'll take a hit. Was that a con save?
Yep. You suppress a cough, and it tastes almost like like a blue, like a raspberry or something like that.
I like that.
But yeah, you kind of are able to hold it in your lungs for long enough to taste it, and yeah.
Nice.
All right, you two are.
Yeah, I'll just be smoking the hookah and watching these fools do their drinking contest.
Alright, Constitution saves. Here we go.
I'm keeping my eyes out.
Oh my!
I'm keeping my eyes out for that moment where the last person to go in.
That's one.
Yeah. So
Gets
you both
abducted.
fail. Let's see. I'm gonna describe this. This drink tastes like a liquid pixie stick. It is so sweet. It is
nice.
really tasty. But
Whoa. But
You're allergic, you die.
your throat closes up, you suffocate and die.
all of a sudden, everyone around you,
Incredibly attractive.
including you, Throkk,
Okay.
takes 1 necrotic damage.
Instant cirrhosis.
My liver. My yes. What about Throkk?
You all of a sudden, you just start glowing for like a 30-foot radius, and this lasts for like a minute.
This is radioactive.
Wait,
And
does it?
Gideon, you're like, since you're standing right next to him, you're like almost blinded by it, so you kind of have to like shift away from him.
This
Are they actually glowing? Because
this is one of my mandatory ingredients to my life's full course. This shall be my drink of choice for life.
So do you want to drink the next one?
Well, obviously,
Yeah,
we
why
both failed, but I look at him. Are you gnome enough?
I just grab it and I just take it down.
All right, make your Constitution save.
10?
That didn't
All right.
pass me.
Brock, you succeed barely. Gideon, you fail.
Yes. Do I throw up?
No, but you're getting real tipsy. And everyone around you becomes invisible.
Where'd
Everyone
everybody
around
go?
you just suddenly disappears.
Where did everybody go?
Whoa.
I just get up and walk out. I get up and walk out of the whole place.
What are
You
you
start
talking
actually
about?
like running into people as you're trying to like get up and
Hang on.
walk around.
Hang on. Would it be a dex or dex save to try to like catch him before he like tries to get up and walk away? Because if I feel the way I feel, I know he's really messed up.
Dexterity.
I'm leaving.
Do I manage to catch him?
Can I
Give me that counter roll.
Can I drunkenly counter roll that?
Give me that counter roll.
Well, no, you get advantage because you're invisible.
I do?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
Rock.
he gets advantage.
Yes.
Give me that counter roll.
Do I get to counter roll?
Do you get does he get
I
advantage
don't-
or disadvantage?
I'll be right back.
You would have disadvantage on this.
Come on,
Dexterity?
one.
Yeah.
Just dex, no save.
Darn.
So all of a sudden, Throkk just appears and he's grabbed you by the arm.
Rock. I need to leave.
I'm back. No, why?
I need to leave.
Give me a good enough reason. Arranis hasn't even
Can I
shown
just
up
hurl? Can I just hurl all over him right now?
yet. Give me a good.
Okay,
as you
go to throw up,
I asked for a Constitution save. For him
as
to
you go to
hurl.
throw up, make a Constitution save.
Can I like? I'm just gonna like try to force it out.
Yeah. Instead of throwing up, you're like, "Ooh, huh?" and your skin turns a vibrant shade of blue.
And then to him I say, I don't understand gnome. Common or dwarf, please?
I don't have Dwarvish, but I do have Undercommon, so I'm going to speak
No, just
in
common.
Undercommon.
Just common. But you can speak in Undercommon. Please do. You are drunk. Please speak.
I'm going to speak in Undercommon. I need to get out of here.
Okay, what would I roll to try to get an idea of what he's saying?
Undercommon's kind of like Dwarvish, right?
It's kind of like if
Do you know Orc?
Undercommon.
Does Gideon know
Undercommon
Orc?
is like Old
No.
English.
Yeah, it's like common, but it's different.
So
yeah.
intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence.
Yeah. Oh, that was almost good.
I really think you should stay.
No clue.
And then I pick him up and set him right down in the very center of the booth.
When I want to leave, I need to go.
No.
Is
Arranis
there-
isn't
is
even.
there a room?
It is not even here yet. And I need my 4 gold pieces, please.
I give him the 4 gold pieces.
But Arranis is not even here yet.
Excuse me. Can
No.
I
No.
have something
So
to...
with about 10 minutes, I'm gonna find a quiet area to ritual cast detect magic, because I don't trust this place and I want to know if I'm being deceived.
Throkk, you start floating.
According to me? Or he actually starts floating?
Like he actually starts floating.
Alright, I'm going to take this time to get out
Okay.
of here.
Yeah.
I look over at the bar, wench. You know,
Now, from my perspective,
what did you serve me?
is he actually floating?
As I'm like,
He is actually floating.
Okay,
Picture,
it's at that point I think I'd set down the pipe, or the hookah,
picture,
be like,
the scene
okay.
where they're up against the roof, and I'm just shouting at all the barmaids.
Yeah.
What did you give me to drink?
Pixie
What was
punch.
this? What?
Pixie punch.
I'll take 5 more.
That'll be 10 gold pieces.
I don't care. I just won 4. So 2 are on
Zooming in
the
on
3.
restaurant!
So you are brought 5 more of these things.
So minus 6, right? Because
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
So
Okay,
make a
and,
Constitution save as you gently float back down after about a minute. Oh. Oh.
Jeez. Yow.
2, 3,
He's
4.
doing better as he gets through.
Alright, you failed twice.
I'm better when I'm drunk, says every pawn player ever.
Am I getting a little better? Can I force myself to throw up by sticking my finger down my throat?
Try it again. Give me a... Oh, but Throkk, as you drink your second one, all of a sudden, it just gets foggy everywhere.
If I'm gonna throw up, can I aim? Can I consciously aim where I'm spewing?
You can try with a
I want
Constitution.
to try to aim away from my gnome and rogue compatriots.
Aren't I like the other side of the whole thing? Because I'm at
Doesn't
the
matter.
hookah.
I'm trying to aim away from you guys.
Okay.
So
is it-
now,
I am
Gideon,
trying to
who is
throw
a
up.
vibrant shade of blue, is
Is
going to
it-
attempt to...
Con or
Just
con
jamming my
save?
finger down my
It's
throat.
con save.
Do I succeed?
You do not succeed in
Okay, hang on,
aiming.
Hang on.
In fact, you don't even throw up.
Oh, I don't? Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Ooh, that was...
You grow a long beard made of feathers.
It's just like the real world.
Like, it's just this long beard, and it's just these big bushy feathers.
Like an actual beard of feathers. Everyone can see this, not just me.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my gosh, I am amazing.
So sticking my finger down my throat, do I roll with disadvantage to try to purposely fail?
Yes. So again, you do not find yourself throwing up.
Oh my god.
Ooh, he's got a good gag reflex.
Do I have to try to make another con save about... Do I almost spew again? With my 13.
You almost do, but
Do I have to make
this crap, I want to
Can I
get this
hold
crap
on?
out of my system.
one of the bar wenches is now able to fly.
Is she coming up to me or over to Gideon?
She just can fly all of a sudden. She's just like, oh. She's taking it surprisingly well.
What is this place?
Where's Arranis? I need the professor here.
I'm still cramming my fingers.
Let's see, I'll approach...
He would
You
know.
get the feeling like you usually get when you're in your spirit warrior form. Like you just feel resistant to everything. Gideon, you finally managed to throw up.
Arranis would know what to do. I am stuck on the
Well,
ceiling.
the funniest thing is when you throw up, it's like these little bubbles.
I was hoping it was be a rainbow.
I'm just.
Yeah, it's like
pouring it
rainbow
out of my
bubbles.
system.
What did
Let's see
you
here.
drink? I don't think we drank the same thing. You threw up bubbles, and I'm on the roof.
And Gideon, as you're throwing up these bubbles, you feel healthier. Like you feel like your any wounds that you would have from this is just kind of being patched up.
Oh. All right. So do I feel better? Am I
Yeah,
not?
you feel better.
All right. Do I feel totally sober?
No, you're still shit faced, but you know you don't feel.
So he's
Wanna
still
get this
shit
crap
faced,
out of
but
me.
not sober and feeling better. I say Arranis comes in now. But that's up to the DM and Arranis.
I think this is now the time that Arranis would arrive.
Yes, and I've already used detect magic because I am scared of this sketchy place. And I'm gonna knock on it.
Yep.
Clarissa sent me.
Yep. You followed?
No, I just walk in.
Okay.
He's French.
Do we? I
As
find.
says in Master.
Do we already have rooms?
No.
I was about to find that out, actually.
Oh, Arranis,
One of
as
us
soon
is
as you walk in,
smoking,
you
one of
can
us is
see
on the
there's
ceiling.
magical shit happening all over the place. And unfortunately, you can see that it is centered on Idiot 1 and Idiot 2.
Yeah, I'm just sitting in my.
I'm going to
It's like-
ignore them and say and walk up to the bar.
Well, there's no
Uh,
official bar, it's just bar wenches kind of wandering around.
I'm gonna move over to a bar once and say, "Do you have rooms for the night?"
Depends.
On?
On.
Are you looking for a place to sleep, or are you looking for a companion?
Ha
Both.
ha 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 ha.
Hey,
Oh.
man, what would I roll to overhear this?
For the professor and I both.
Perception.
Give me that 20.
No,
I
you
just
don't
rolled-
overhear this.
I
You're
just
too
rolled in
entertained
my
with your
passive
fuzzy feather beard.
I'm going to say, if it was a companion to be, if people are offering companions, you should
I
be
prefer
you should
those
be
with
paying me.
tails.
And since I feel like that won't go over so well with you, I think I'll just have a room.
Very well then. It'll be 1 gold piece for the night.
And that seats 2? That bed's 2?
Oh, it depends.
These I point to the three of them.
I just wave.
It'll be 4 gold pieces for all of you to get rooms.
Oh, and by the way, when Arranis walks in and makes his way up to what is like the front desk or like the bar, I'm just like waving, "Hey, Arranis, Arranis, hey,
Yeah, not
hey,"
paying
and I'm just not paying attention at all. I'm flying. I got my beard.
And I'm gonna just just go back to
You're a
him.
dick.
Go back to her. I'll pay for me.
You can't fight. You can't fight.
I'll
hand
pay
to
for
hand.
all 4. I'll pay for all 4 of them. For all 4.
Arranis, I
This
just
is
need my
steal.
book.
Free room and board.
Very well then. She holds out her tray.
Can you show me to the rooms?
Of course. And she saunters away from the central area. There's a couple paths that go this way, that way, and the other. And she eventually leads you down this area. There's the stench of smoke is overwhelmed by the smell of perfumes, and it's a lot more pleasant in this. There's candles lighting the sides. It's very atmospheric. And you get to the end of the hallway, and there's 4 rooms right. There's 4 rooms right next to each other. These will be your rooms tonight.
I checked to make sure that like these are actually empty rooms. Before and there's no surprise hooker in any of the rooms.
What?
And
Yeah,
there's no surprise assassin hooker either.
Yeah. You
What?
get the feeling that they are not just sitting there waiting. Like they go out and then they have specific rooms.
Well, yeah, but I'm just making sure. Gotta keep things straight and narrow.
Yep.
I am going to. What am I going to do?
Pay the woman.
I already paid the woman.
Yes, and she takes out 4 keys and drops them in your palm.
I am going to spend the next 40 minutes casting alarm on the area of the door of the rooms, and if anybody that isn't the 4 of us goes into those rooms, it's going to notify me immediately.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna end awkwardly for you then.
Can I call out to the barmaid that is also flying, thinking we have so much in common? Ask for another
Okay.
drink and what she's doing later. What would I roll?
Persuasion, because they're getting close to cutting you off.
It's not my fault.
I'm going to have.
She says, yes, you can have another drink, and she's not doing you for sure.
I didn't say anything about doing. Just meant someone to keep the bed warm.
Yeah. 2 gold.
2 gold. Okay.
And she flies down, comes back about a minute later with another one of these pixie punches. This one's green.
The rest weren't. They were blue. Is that right?
Like the 4 that you got originally were blue, and then the other ones you got were like red and purple.
Is this one stronger or weaker?
I think she's like, I think they're all the same. I'll be honest.
All right.
And you succeed.
Well, I'm able to hold my liquor. Yay or nay for being for being a little spoon. That's it, I swear.
I am going
She
to.
just kind of floats away from you.
That's a nay. I go to sleep.
You're floating there. You're still floating in the air.
How do I get down?
You're not entirely sure. You're
I
not really.
want to do this by myself. Nobody help me.
You sure? I mean, I have this grappling hook and rope.
How high up in the air am I?
You're about 10. You're about 20 feet up in the air.
20
That's
feet.
about as high
Okay,
as
so I
you
take out my 50-foot hemp rope,
Okay.
and then, man, would I roll intelligence to figure out that if I tied a 50-foot hemp rope while drunk to a trident, that I could throw it and impale it into the ground? And pull
Yeah,
myself down?
you could probably figure that out. Give
Even
me
while
an
drunk?
intelligence for that. You're pretty sure that if you do it right,
If I
you could
will it to
probably
work.
throw that trident.
If I will it to work with my mind, it might work.
Yeah, give me a dex to tie the rope around the trident.
Is that just straight dex or save?
That's
I'll
a
take that straight
dex.
That is a
Hey,
beautiful knot.
you've managed to tie some really solid knots around that trident.
Can I argue that in the future, while also drunk, I figure that my trident doubles as a grappling hook because of how beautifully tied that knot was?
Yes.
Yes.
Make a note of that.
And
Grappling trident.
hang on, let me see here. Edit. While drunk,
It becomes a
my
grappling hook.
trident is also a grappling hook.
It's so fucking ridiculous.
And I just throw it straight down into the ground while holding onto the rope.
Okay. Make an attack roll. With disadvantage because you're floating and drunk.
Disadvantage. I missed the ground and I hit the ceiling.
Alright, I was just trying to make sure you don't hit any people.
Okay.
You thump, it embeds itself into the ground.
Is it the ground or the table?
The table.
Okay. I try to pull myself down.
You
Am I
yank
stronger?
you yank
Am
the
I
trident
strong?
out.
Oh no. At this point, I just reach my hand down. Gideon! Gideon, can you reach my hand?
I'm gonna pull out my quarterstaff and reach it up to him.
You
I'm
guys
assuming
are
I
just
feel
standing there.
better. I'm assuming I feel a little better at this point.
Oh, you feel a little better, but you're still kind of drunk, and you're like, yeah, I can reach him with my staff.
Yeah, I pull out my quarterstaff and
So-
hold it up.
I would like to also, to continue my my streak of arguing my rolls. Because I'm drunk, I would like to argue advantage. So my 18 that I pull too hard and try to pull Gideon up.
Well, you can't even reach his staff.
Okay.
Nope. See you later. I'm going to follow where Arranis went. I'm going to leave him up there. I'm going to where Arranis went.
It's at this point that I pull out my rope, and I go, "You want me to lasso ya?"
Don't hit my neck. Or don't aim for my head.
Just keep your arm out like that, but hook your arm so that it won't make it, so it won't fall off. All right. So I'm gonna. All right. So I'm gonna tie a lasso. I'm not gonna tie a good lasso.
It kind of works. It'll probably last for one throw, so you better make it good.
All right. So how do I do this?
Just make a ranged attack.
1d20 plus 4.
I try to reach out to grab it.
Yeah, you missed.
Ah.
And as you throw the lasso, and he tries to grab it, and it just comes untied.
Oh God.
Alright.
Do you want to take some damage? Because I could shoot this into you.
Go on without me. I'll sleep until I hit the floor.
He's just floating there in the lobby like...
Let's see, 20 feet up. I don't have that kind of lateral jump.
Throkk, make another Constitution saving throw. Because you have ingested so many at this point. Magical shit just keeps happening.
Well, not at disadvantage, I would assume. So just normal. So 13.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, so I got some good news and some bad news.
Give me the good news first.
You're not floating anymore.
Bad news.
You cast Mirror Image on yourself, which replaces the levitation spell.
What does mirror image do again?
It just makes a bunch of you.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
like 4 of
You
you.
fall 20 feet, just boom, right into the ground.
And now there's 4 of them.
What would I roll to try to brace myself for impact?
Athletics.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I like that better. And I land.
You do like a perfect fucking like boom hero landing. So you're only gonna
Take that, Russia. Do I take damage?
You take 4 non-lethal.
4 non-lethal.
Like you ignore the first 10 feet, and then the next 10 feet are like non-lethal, and then after that, everything's lethal.
Okay, and then because I've still had so much to drink, and there's mirror images of myself.
Oh, those are dissipated as soon as you hit the ground.
No, I was gonna roll intelligence to see if I wanted to fight myself. Would I?
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's get you to your room, big boy. Even though I'm taller than
What would I
you.
roll to try to just like push him off? Just strength or dex?
Strength.
And I'd be what,
No!
Strength.
No way!
strength? Opposing strength, okay.
Get out of here!
Yes!
No!
Yeah. Throkk, you are so pissed drunk right now. You're having issues.
Because
to the
I'm
point
pissed
where
drunk.
Zed is actually able to.
Yes! Because I'm pissed drunk and I can't push that away. I'm just gonna sing a song.
Yeah, he pulls out his lute as I'm dragging him away to his room.
Like you proceed to completely shred on this lute. I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw, though.
Or at least I think I'm shredding.
He's just air guitaring.
So it's a drunk net 20. You actually suck, but you think you're doing so well.
Exactly. You're like playing this amazing song, but you don't actually have the lute with you. Like you're air guitaring this, like you're air luting this amazing song, and like Arranis probably like looks over and sees it, and it's like, oh, that would sound so beautiful
If I was playing it.
if he was actually playing it.
What I'm thinking is, oh my god!
In my head.
What I'm thinking is he's a drunk savant.
In my head.
I am have I come across Arranis doing the stuff?
Yeah. Yes.
Constitution save?
Yes. Constitution save.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Am I going to spew? Am I going to? Yes or no?
Yeah, you're not going to spew. But for the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh my god.
How far can I teleport? 20 feet teleportation?
20 feet as a bonus action.
While these shenanigans are going on, I'm going to have my conversation with Arranis.
Okay, you do that. I'm deciding what I want to do.
Arranis.
Yes. How may I help you?
I don't trust that idiot with our books.
I told ya!
I don't trust him with our books. I trust that no one's going to want to mess with him with our books.
like everybody wants to mess with him right now. Especially right now.
Perhaps for the night. I'm not going to be drinking, and I'll be staying to my room if you want to grab the bag of holding.
You tried to mess with me and you lost 4 gold coins.
Give me the bag of holding, Throkk.
I'm just gonna sleight of hand the bag of holding away from Throkk.
Hang on.
Because I'm actually with him.
I teleport 20 feet away to the nearest, most attractive waitress.
Okay then.
Hello.
We get the bag off him with the dexterity.
She's a little bit off-put by your
Hang
appearance.
on.
you like, and you like kind of throw up a little bit, and it just kind of into your feather beard.
Let me make a con save about teleporting because I've never done that before.
Yeah, you throw you throw up a little bit more right into your feather beard.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to knock him out.
I'm not used to moving that fast.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
I just teleported because of this beer.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use up 2 Misty Steps. I'm gonna Misty Step to him, grab the bag of holding, Misty Step back.
Make a sleight of hand. I dare you.
Can I do it with advantage since he's drunk?
Yes, you get advantage. You bamf in, grab the thing, and then bamf out.
I just like turn around.
Well, let's see. Can I run up to Throkk and like do like non-lethal damage to knock him out? Because he's causing a scene.
Yeah.
And then let me roll disadvantage with Constitution to survive it.
Alright. So, let's see here. I guess I'll just do a dagger to the back, the hilt of a dagger to the back of the head. Is he surprised?
Yeah.
Advantage.
Oh, so this is an auto crit if it hits. Let's see here. Dagger, where is it?
Well.
Wow.
And then I turn around, encounter. I want to turn around and just punch Zed in the face because I don't know who it is because I'm in a new city. Strength or strength check, dex or dex check?
Strength.
Check or just strength?
Just strength.
Is that with or without advantage?
That's without advantage.
So just so that would have been a 23.
No, you're right. You have disadvantage because you're piss drunk.
Yep.
So Zed, you run up and you swing your like the butt of the dagger at him.
Yep.
You miss. He turns around and he buries his fist into like the table next to you.
Wait, well,
Throkk, you're making a scene.
Zed, try to dodge it.
Stop resisting arrest.
Throkk, you need to calm down. You're wrecking the place. We're gonna get thrown out. I'm trying to knock you out so you can go to bed.
And little did everybody know it was an act the entire time.
Let's see.
He points to and winks at Zed.
Yes!
That's it tonight. That's it, folks. We are off to bed. Hope you enjoyed the show.
Yes, totally.
Teleport
to
the.
That'll be 5 copper pieces, he says to the owner of the bar for the performance.
I just look at the owner, I shake my head, and just, come on, Throkk.
5 crumbs of bread will also suffice because Throkk is piss drunk.
He offers you 5 crumbs of bread and tells you to go sleep.
And then Throkk proceeds to teleport 20 feet up the stairs, into the room, into bed, and falls asleep.
And in the middle of the night you sneeze, and all of those feathers just go everywhere.
No, hang on. What would I roll to try to keep those feathers?
You're asleep.
That's part of the description. As soon as you sneeze, they disappear.
But What would I roll to counteract the sneeze? To try to stop the sneeze? Because I want a feather beard. Because you know how if you sneeze in real life, if you go to sneeze in real life, you can try to stop it?
Yeah.
But
Well, it's in the middle of
disadvantage because I'm sleeping.
You're asleep.
Constitution. Disadvantage.
Double 20. No.
No. You just wake up and it looks like you like punched a pigeon out of existence.
What happened to my pillow?
While that stuff was going on, after I grabbed the bag, I light my pipe, go over to Arranis, and hand him the bag of holding, and just say, "Make sure nothing happens to those books for at least for tonight."
Indeed. I'm going
Good night,
to start looking at my book actually.
Okay.
Actually, would you mind if I
it
grab
does.
mine?
Of course.
I can tell you a little bit about the Bard book, but not the Book of Secrets yet.
It's fine.
Yeah.
But the Bard book says specifically that the holy cities will be where you can find one of the instruments of the Bard.
Which one?
One of the lower level ones. I had to reset my computer, so I don't have my DMG immediately available.
Okay. No worries. We'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
So I grabbed I grabbed the book of the Elven Order as well as the book of secret stuff.
Yep.
Anything on
And
the
I
Elven
have
Order?
a whole write-up to prepare for you.
Okay. All right, not a problem.
Okay. So, anything else you want to do before we call it a night?
I really just need to get to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Concubine.
This does not actually have to include everybody, but I would like to see what would happen to Throkk while he was drunk because of his whole spiritual meditative aspect.
So, you want to make a wisdom check
Yes.
with disadvantage because you are drunk.
And yes. But like yeah.
You can't even begin to focus in and get like you try to like do the cross-legged sitting thing and you just kind of like
No. I'm just like passed out face down on the bed. I'm just like, I'm gonna try to talk to Dad.
yeah, nothing. You don't even get you're like I'm gonna you're just done. Oh, goodness gracious.
How much is a lady for the night?
That depends on the lady.
A nice one. I don't know these
You're
terms.
looking upwards of 100 gold.
Okay. Done.
Done?
I'd like to point out the difference between me and him. What do I do with 100 golds? Well, with 200 golds, I can destroy a platoon of hobgoblins.
Twice. If you had 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For merely half the cost of that, I can have the best night of my life.
Yeah,
Dude, that sounds like at 100 gold pieces, that better be a good night.
that is a damn good
For
night.
100 gold pieces, that better be a good week.
Yeah.
That's why I said the best night of my life.
He gets
Oh,
a
what
week's
a night.
worth.
Ah, good times.
In fact, you didn't just buy one, you bought 2 women.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey. One of those for passed out Throkk, and then you end up getting 2.
No.
Price of 2? What a deal.
Oh well.
Go home, Throkk, you're drunk.
I can't. My home was burnt to the ground.
Oh, good. Alright, gentlemen, this has been a This has been a hell of an evening. Everyone gain 250 experience for role playing.
I'll take it.
You crazy bastards.
I'm sorry.
How much EXP do I get for killing a guy?
Tomatoes is vice for the alcohol.
Another 2 weeks. Another 2 weeks away from level 6 Bard.
Roughly.
What experience are you at?
10-7-3-1.
Oh my god.
You're 800 ahead of me.
I've gotten a lot of role-playing experience.
Yes.
I got a lot as Mavericks, but I'm not that high, but that's because I missed a couple sessions.
Yeah.
And you know, Throkk, I'm actually
going
to give you another extra 100 for just
Being a drunken asshole.
being a drunken asshole.
Me? Me?
Yes, Throkk.
Yeah.
Oh.
17. I'm under 400 away. I also missed one session, so of course Arranis got ahead of me.
Yeah.
I am at 85-22.
If there's nothing else, though.
I got like 500 experience for role-playing with the dragon, I think, or something like that. I got like a lot. I got a lot from that in proportion to everybody else. I remember that much.
Yeah, something like that.
Just because I was the one that saw, because I saw through the disguise, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah. Oh, alright.
I'll see you guys later. Good night.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
See ya.
I'm tired as shit.
Oh,
Like, super quick. Hang on, I'm just gonna tell him this super quick, Mike. What I have marked down for my Book of Secrets is that it's a book of riddles, lost pages to ancient texts, and maps that all lead to places or information about ancient times.
Okay.
So maybe Gideon knows something about the scar on my back. Because
I was
maybe
gonna
it's
say-
to a temple of the Elder God or the
Again, that whole
sorcerers.
thing's entirely up for you to because I don't know much about the book because it's mainly unfinished, and I'm trying to find stuff that plays into it.
For sorcerers, they do fiend,
Warlock.
something, and what's the not actual god, but older than the
You're thinking
gods?
about Warlock. A.
Warlock, sorry.
And B,
Warlock.
it's the Great Old One.
Maybe
It's literally Cthulhu.
a great old one for the orcs. Maybe your book leads to that about my back.
Good.
It could be.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
Alright.
Good night.
All right.